Hi everyone, it's Kylie here from GF Oats Australia. Welcome to another Kylie's Kitchen episode and welcome to my kitchen. If you are joining us here on the live stream in Facebook, please give us some love hearts, and if you are here on the replay, put in replay below and tell us where you're tuning in from. Right, today I am going to make a crunchy granola, a little bit different to the granolas I've done before, and I loved this. I went to Vancouver last year in Canada to visit my daughter, and through the markets they were selling this crunchy granola. So it was in thick slices, and let me show you what I mean. This type of thing. So this is, and I just loved it. It was crunchy and delicious. And I've been trying ever since to find out what the secret was. Anyway, I came across a recipe and I want to show you today because it's just so easy and delicious. You can use this for your breakfast, or I just wanted to have it in a container as a snack. So as we're moving into summer, you may not be doing your porridges so much, but this is a good one to take as a snack as you go on the run. And this will be fantastic in kids' lunch boxes as well. So I'm going to put together, I've already put together some of our oats. So we've got 1 cup of oats. Now I'm just going to put the dry ingredients in just because. I've got apricots, but you can substitute for whatever dried fruit you like. So that's about 1/2 cup. I'm not a great one for measurements. Now I've got about 1 cup of mixed nuts. Now look at these little cool ones. These are, I found these in Woolworths, and they're tiger nuts. So I've decided to give them a try and see what happens. So I've got some almonds in there, some pepitas, and down the bottom some sunflower seeds. So you put in there whatever you have in your pantry. Give that a bit of a mix. Now I've got about 1/2 cup of coconut oil here, so I'm going to pop that in. I do like coconut oil as opposed to any other oils that you can, especially olive oil, so coconut oil is my choice. You could also put some flaked coconut in here. I did do the coconut in that one, but this one today I haven't. Now, this is the secret ingredient, egg white. So this is what makes that crunch. Now, for all you vegans out there, your substitute is, Alicia, tell me?
Aquafaba.
There we go. You will know, you tricky people. So I haven't actually tried it with that, but if one of you tricky people want to try, and let me know how it goes so I can tell everybody else when we write the recipe up. Now, I love vanilla, so I've put a bit of vanilla in this one. Now, for the sweetener, of course you can use any of these. So rice syrup, of course our beautiful GF Oats gluten-free honey, or you can use maple syrup. Today I'm going to use maple syrup, so I just like to mix them up a little bit, but you sort of do need some sort of sweetener. I did one without the sweeteners in there, and I just feel as though it needs a bit of extra sweetener in there. It was a little bit bland. Also, the other thing that's good in this, hang on to that thought, is a pinch of salt. Now I use, if you can show them, Alicia, this grey salt. Now, salt is good if it's in its raw form, and this is a grey salt that has lots of minerals in it. So don't be scared to use good quality salt. You can use pink salt, Himalayan salt in there as well. Murray River salt, get into some of those Australian brands, just not your table salt. Okay, so I have prepared a tray here. I'm just going to pop all of that onto the tray. There we go. And then I'm going to very roughly just pad that out. Now I don't want it to be too thin because that egg white is going to hold it all together for me, because remember, I want these crunchy little babies here. So I have prepared the oven, of course, about 160 to 180. So if you know your oven's hot, go 160. So we don't want to burn it. It is in there for about 20-25 minutes. So keep an eye on it. Alrighty, let's pop that in the oven. And of course, this is the one I prepared earlier. So as you can see, when it dries out, all you have to do is just pull it up out of the tray and you can crunch it into these little sizes. So as large or small as you want. Okay, so in closing, thank you very much for joining me. Once again, if you're on the replay, stick replay below and tell us where you're from. If you would like this recipe, please go to gfoats.com.au and subscribe there. Every Friday we send out a recipe. It's either from me or our influencers online, and the full recipe details will probably end up on the blog at some time, but at least you'll get the recipe in one of our Friday newsletters. So thank you for joining me. Bye now.